way to ruin my shot. What is going on, beautiful, beautiful people? Welcome back. It's your boy Blue, and finally, a good friend of the channel, Vertical Sim, has released his highly anticipated Palm Beach International Airport in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, and that's where we're at. You can see a lot of streamers flying in and out of this airport today, tonight, tomorrow, and this weekend. I've been looking forward to this scenery for a long time, and yeah, today we're gonna be taking out the Citation 10 for a flight from Palm Beach to Atlanta Speedway. We have a NASCAR team executive charter going on today. This weekend is the Atlanta Echo Park Raceway NASCAR race is coming up weekend, and so we'll be chartering those guys out to the race from Palm Beach. So that is the plan as far as the flight goes. But yeah, we're over at the executive ramp. One thing that Palm Beach is known for, they do have a if you look over that direction, there is a very nice terminal. They have lots of 737s, A320s, pretty much all the usual American airlines fly in and out of here. American Airlines, Delta, United, I think Breeze comes in here, Spirit comes in here, pretty much everybody, Allegiant, all that. We got cargo over there, way in the distance, UPS, FedEx, that's happening. But a very large portion of Palm Beach Airport is the GA. You see a lot of GA planes out here on the ramp. You can see, you'll see a lot of business jets fly in and out of here. As you guys may or may not know, there's a very rich population in this part of Florida. And so this is a very popular location for the wealthy to fly in and out of the state of Florida. So that's what we're doing today in the Citation 10 by Flight FX. And you know, I love it when I get a really good scenery that I can fly my business jets in and out of. You know what I mean? Always looking for more airports to fly my biz jets in and out. But anyways, what's going on? DWC, welcome to the stream, man. Golf Kilo 4 says he's landing on 10 left on say intentions in just a few. I guess we'll wait and see if we see you land. What's up, Cooper? Welcome back to the stream, man. Good to see you. Did I see what you said on Discord? Flight Sim General? I did not see what you said. Can you just repeat it here? If you can repeat it. All right, let's go ahead and get the aircraft going. If we want, guys, I can take you guys for a bit of a tour of the airport if you're interested. But for right now, we're just gonna get the aircraft beginning? I don't know. Started, prepared, all that good stuff. Man, I'm getting some stutters every time I look in that direction. It might be the terminal loading in and out or something like that. I'm not sure. We'll get the covers off, remove before flights off, chocks off, and we'll do a bit of a quick walk around before we get into the aircraft. I will open the door though. What's up, Tactical Fox? Welcome back to the stream, man. You love flying in VR? That's great. It's been a while since we've flown this plane on stream, but it's still a goodie. What's up, Grumpy Gamer? Welcome back to the stream, man. Hope you're having a good night, man. Hope you're having a good night. Alright, so all the remove before flight flags have been removed. Let's gonna walk the aircraft, make sure we don't have any damage or anything. The ramp crew just pulled this baby out of the hangar over there, so I'm actually looking forward to doing another flight. I haven't even done this flight yet, and I'm already looking forward to doing another flight out of this airport in like a Comanche or like a prop plane, like a Baron or something. I feel like that'd be fun. I feel like this will be a good airport, not just for airliners, but for flying some GA ops out in and out of. So I'm looking forward to trying that in hopefully not too long from now. All right, let's hop inside the flight deck here and get everything going here. Says, sorry for the ping, but I'm watching your shared cockpit in the Challenger 650 for X-Plane 12, and you said if we get a Gulfstream someday, there is one out there. I have a G550. Oh yeah, I remember. I did see that message. I was trying to find a nice way of replying to it. Maybe it'll sound better as I communicated by voice here. But the Gulfstream that I believe you're talking about in X-Plane 12, although yes, it is a Gulfstream. From what I've seen, it's just not the quality of aircraft that I want to fly. I'm not that desperate to fly Gulfstream that I'll lower my standard of aircraft to fly it. So I hope that comes out right. I hope that came out right. Anyways, all right, we're all good on the outside. Let's go here to our wrong button. To our EFB. We'll get the music turned down because we have some pretty nice sounds in this plane as well. So we'll get that turned off. We'll go over to ground services here. See our chocks are actually, we'll put them on. Get our ground power. We get our luggage door open so that we can get our passengers cargo loaded into the aircraft. You switch job careers then what I told you at Flight SimCon. Oh, you did? Nice, man. Well, hopefully you got a pretty good career, or a good job going for you, man. Wishing you the best, bro. All right, so we got external power. Let's go down here. I do have a button for that. I do. Down here, and we'll get our, where is it at my standby power? Here it is, standby power to on. We can test it as well. And we'll also get the emergency lights armed, which will also be down here somewhere. Oh, here they are. Armed, and we'll get the battery 1 and 2 on. Here we go. We have the ECAS power on. Oops. There it is. And now we see our screens are now coming to life. Our nav lights, which I think are actually on the other side, if I remember correctly. Do I have a button, a quick key? I don't know if I have. There's nav. There we go. Nav lights on. And while we're over here, let's go ahead and get the... Actually, you know what we didn't do is external power. That's why we're not getting all screens up. External power here. There we go. So now we're actually using the external power from the GPU. That's good to go. We can go get our APU on. Did we fuel up? I don't think we did. Let's fuel up here in AFB. Let's fuel up real quick. Go to weights. And we'll import from SimBrief. There we go. So we are expecting 4,900 pounds of fuel, which is correct here. I have a full flight today. Every seat has taken in our flight today. 9 passengers on board. We'll hit apply. That should apply our load into the aircraft. So that's good. Pretty happy with how that looks. All right, with that being said, we can now go to get our APU. Am I missing something? Because I feel like the avionics is not on yet. That's what it is. But I think I wait for that. Yeah, we'll wait to do APU start for that. Is it this button? All right, so we'll start APU panel. We'll get our APU master to on, and then APU gen in the up position, which is on. And then we will get our APUs to start. There we go. I think it's, nope. Now it's starting. Let's check the RPM. All right, RPMs are going up. That's good. That's good. What's up, Aviation Gaming Inc? Welcome to the stream, man. You're landing in a minute. Sweet, sweet, sweet. We're flying a Citation 10 today. Yes, sir. APU is firing up. Back inside. And it looks like it's all good and warmed up. We get our APU bleed air 2 on. Generator is already on. And we'll go back to... Man, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the scenery, but I'm not getting the best performance right now. It might be the aircraft, no idea. Alright, let's get the gens. Where are the gens at? Gen. Oh, I think it's already on. Oh, it says off. Yeah, it is on. Wait, is it on or off? That's off. That's on. Yeah, it's on. Alright, cool, it's on. Now we get our avionics on. Alright, now we got our screens. Beautiful. Now we've done that, let's go and get our IRS aligned. We'll go to our FMS. We'll go to position initialization. I did update my Navigraph data today. There's a new air rack and all that going on today, so I updated that. We'll go to load. And then flight plan. Actually, no. Did I load it? I think we loaded it. Yeah, load flight plan. And we can put the rest in. Before we do that though, one thing we did not do is go down here and put this into nav and this into nav. Alright, so that should be all set up to get our iris aligned properly. Yeah. Alright, so back to flight plan. We will, I think there's a way to import it. How do I import it again? Yeah, okay. Radio. Let's get our ATIS. Let's get our ATIS. The ATIS is on 12375. There's no Vatsim ATC right now in Florida. There was, but now they're gone. So we'll use Say Intentions AI ATC. Always my backup. I don't mind going back to Say Intentions and using it. Matter of fact, I enjoy using it for ATC. Always would prefer Vatsim and a real human, but if there's no ATC online, nothing you can do about that, right? So best option is to use Say Intentions AI ATC, which we are listening to the ATIS now. Let's take a listen.
Information Victor 0153 Zulu.
Oof,
Arriving
man.
and departing runways 10 right, 10 left, 14. Wind 180 at 4. Visibility 10. Sky conditions clear. Temperature 23.
Oh, look at that plane taking off.
19er. Altimeter 3001. Density altitude 800 feet.
Man, that looks good.
Temporary tower limited capability in effect. Expect delays. Advise on initial contact. You have information Victor.
Alright, we have Victor,
Palm Beach
chat.
International Airport. Information Victor 0153 Zulu. Arriving and departing runways 10
Alright, over
right,
to clearance delivery on 127.35.
Palm Beach approach.
What are good business jets in Microsoft Flight Sim? Hold that question. I'll answer that when we get in cruise, alright?
Continue left traffic for 8 left. Cleared into Palm Beach.
Yes, sir. This is Vertical Sims Palm Beach. Just came out today. What's up, Monorific Quarter Black? Welcome back to the stream, man. Good to see you.
Traffic for 8 left. Clearance to Palm Beach Class Bravo. Maintain VFR at or
The Citation 525 for X-Plane 12 is a really good plane, but it's overpriced, unfortunately. If they had lowered the price, I can't remember how much they're asking for it, but if they had lowered the price significantly for the Citation 525 in X-Plane, I could actually say yes, it's worth it. But because it's so expensive, I cannot say that it's worth it.
Ma'am, Center went to
Anyways, I just going to finish up.
And maintain flight level 360 or tempo 900. Have a good night.
Matter of fact, let's go ahead and get our IFR now while we're thinking about it. Cool. I can't decide what view I like. I like all these views. I can't decide which one I like. We'll do this one. No, we'll do this one. We'll do this one. Okay. All right. Let's call up for IFR to Atlanta Speedway. That's where we're going today. And we are at Citation 16 Bravo, by the way, our call sign. We are on Vatsim, by the way. We're just not going to be talking on ATC because there's no ATC. But if you're on Vatsim, you'll see us at least. You can also track our flight on Volanta, flying out of Palm Beach to Atlanta Speedway, just south of Atlanta International Airport. All right, let's call up. And what do we have? What was the ATIS again? Crap, was it Sierra? I'm sorry.
Advise on initial
Victor.
contact. You have information.
It's Victor. All right, let's hit him up. Palm Beach clearance, Citation 16 Bravo, IFR to Atlanta Speedway. We have Victor.
Clearance on request. Stand by.
All right, again, guys, we're using Say Intentions. All the ATC you hear here on out is AI. Yeah, 85 is way too friggin' much money.
November
for that
116 Bravo, Palm Beach departure, cleared to Atlanta Speedway via the T-Bird 7 departure, then is filed, climb and maintain 5,000, expect flight level 43010 minutes after departure, departure on 123.625 squawk 7637.
Alright, clear to Atlanta Speedway via the T-Bird 7 departure, then is filed, climb and maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 43010 minutes after departure. Departure's on 123.625 and will squawk 7637 for Citation 16 Bravo.
Citation 16 Bravo, read back correct.
Alright, beautiful. Read back correct. That's what I like to hear. Alright, let's go ahead and set the things up. Let's get to it. Alright, first things first, we'll put in the altimeter and a few other things. Weather right now in Palm Beach, as we already heard, the ATIS 180 at 4. Altimeter's 23, dew point 19, altimeter 3001. We can put that in right here. So 3001.
Hey folks, welcome to our ride to Atlanta. This is Juniper, your flight attendant for today. Please take your seats according to your boarding passes and stow your hand luggage under the seats in front of you. If you need any assistance, feel free to reach out to me. Thank you.
Alright, yep, shout out to Juniper, our flight attendant for our flight today. Yes, business jets do have flight attendants. So she'll be our sole flight attendant handling our very high profile guest today on our way to Atlanta Speedway. Alright, so 5,000 pre-selected, altimeter 3001. That's what we were given by ATC. We're expecting runway use 10 left. Which since I'm already kind of in doing this, we'll put our heading, so the heading for that will be 99. I can't change it right now because the IRS is not done. All right, let's go down here and get our other information going on. So we'll go here, we'll go to a nav, sim brief, and then flight plan recall. We're actually going to turn that down. And alright, that's good. So let's go to departure. Departure of runway 10 left. It's going to be the T-Bird 7 via Sharks. Don't say it, Blue. Don't say it. Don't say it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. Baby Shark. Done. Alright, so after that we can continue next. Alright, cool. Let's go nav again. I'm gonna put my arrival in there just to get out of the way. Runway 24 in Atlanta. RNAV 24 out of a Yebut. No arrival, no star. Activate that. Done. Perfect initialization. Yes, Say Intentions has had cabin crew for a long time. Has like 20 different voices you can use. Funny, professional, all kind of stuff, man. I'm telling you, man, people underestimate Say Intentions, man. I'm a big fan. I'm a big supporter of them. It says Init Cruise Alt 370. I want to be at 430 though. It won't let me change it. All right, that's fine. Next page. All right, here we go. So we have passengers. You have 9. We have actually no, I can sync it to my EFB. Nice and quick. So 9 passengers, 4,873 pounds, 344 cargo. Other than that, confirm that. That's good to go. This page looks good. Next page. That looks good. Next page. Go to takeoff page. 10 left. Put our winds in. Again, our winds were 180 at 4. So put that 180 slash, not 7, but 4. Drop that right there. The outside air temperature here is 23. So put 23. Put that right there. That's the wrong place. Up here, yeah, right there. The altimeter. What's that 13/2992? What's that mean? 13. Where are they getting that number from? I don't know. We'll put 3001. 30.01. You know what? Actually, let's go clear. See, this works. Slash 30.01. I don't know if it'll accept that. It does not like that. So let's get rid of the slash. Let's get rid of the slash. By the way, guys, we are live on YouTube and TikTok. So wherever you're watching from, I want to welcome you guys aboard. We are in the Citation 10 at the newly released today Palm Beach International in Florida. Very popular airport for business jets to fly in and out of, as well as GA planes. But it also has a very nice terminal where all the major airlines fly in and out of. All right, so for takeoff, no anti-ice, flaps 15. Takeoff weight looks good. Confirm that initialization. We're good there. And we should now get our V speeds. Let's see. I'm going to climb. That looks good to me. Cruise. So I want to change my cruise. Let's see if it lets me change my cruise to 430. We will be using VNAV today. Okay, cool. We did let us change it. Perfect. Perfect. All right, cool. We are all done in the computer, NEFMS. Let's go ahead and get our flight plan up on... Actually, let me get my perf on the right screen. I'll get my flight plan on the left screen in case we need to go direct to somewhere. And I'm just going to put perf in it on the right screen here. Actually, no, I want my takeoff page on the right screen. Where is that? Or we can put that. Nah, I'll do the other way. Nav, where's takeoff? Oh, perf, takeoff.
TBM Charlie 64, climb and maintain flight level 250.
Climb, maintain flight level 250 off Charlie.
There's my V-speeds. Alright, cool. Alright, guys.
Charlie 64, contact Miami approach on 118.1.
Alright, aircraft is loaded up.
118.1 off Charlie 64.
We'll let our passengers on. You can see the baggage bay is open over there. There's Top Golf in the distance. Pretty sick. Got that point of interest out there. Yeah, I agree. I would like a Global 7500 as well. That would be great. That would be great. The CJ3 for Microsoft Flight Sim is great, and the Citation 10, I agree. So CJ3 is actually really good. The CJ4 is also underrated in my opinion. Aviation Newer, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. We're just here waiting and welcoming on our passengers here at Signature Aviation. And I'll be leaving just a little bit, guys. Sincere 146, welcome to the stream. Big ups. Blue XP doing a flight from Palm Beach as well. Yes, I was just watching his stream. He had trouble in the Flight Sim Labs, and so he got quite delayed. He took off just a little bit ago. Matter of fact, I was actually sitting here getting ready for the stream while he was taking off. So hopefully he has a good smooth flight the rest of the way. Unfortunately, we will not see him or hear him on the radio. The Challenger 650 is a great plane. Great plane. When am I and XP going to do a team flight again? You know, I don't know. That's a good question. That's a good question. Miami Center came up? Really? Really?
Twin Cessna 5 Bravo Mike
Oh yeah.
proceed direct Palm Beach VOR.
Miami. It does say that Miami Center is on.
Palm Beach clearance. Requesting flight.
There's quite a few planes here. I mean, the scenery just released, so everybody wants to get. Everybody wants to fly out of the new scenery. It says Miami North Center is on 132.2. And I assume that's, yeah, they cover this airport as well. So we could hop off. We could hop off, say, intentions. And talk to them. And then hop back on when we get out of their airspace. Let's go with that. Let's do that. I'm just double checking that they are actually on. It does show here that they're on. Do 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 do.
I am working on that clearance. Stand by.
Yep, they are. They're back on. Alright, cool. I thought they'd be gone for the whole night. I'm surprised they came back on. Sweet. Alright, well, I guess we'll talk to them then. We will talk to them. So I did discover that I can turn off the ATC function in, say, intentions. So, because what I want... Okay, I still hear them talking, though. Why are they still talking?
At Palm Beach. Looking to pick up our IFR to Grand Bahama.
Alright, let's see if we can hit them up then.
1 second while I grab the paperwork.
It's weird. I know I just turned it off, but I'm still hearing voices from them. Maybe it's because it had already sent me the transmission there. I want to keep the AI traffic. I want to keep my flight attendant, but I want to talk to Vatsim. So let's see if this works. I've never tried talking to Vatsim, leaving say intentions open, but still using the traffic and still using the cabin voices and stuff like that. So let's see if this works. I hope it works. It'd be pretty cool if it does work. Alright, so they are on 1322. So let's go down into our radio. Go nav. 1322.
7 Uniform Victor say request.
It's still... ATC is still talking. What's my push to talk button that I have set? Let me check. Alright, we are on 1322. And we're gonna have to get our IFR clearance again because we gotta get it with Miami Center now. We might have a pre-departure clearance, actually. Now that I think about it, they gave me a pre-departure clearance when I got online, so I don't need to ask for clearance. We've already been cleared, and we have a squawk code, so 3764. Okay, okay, okay. We already got cleared. No. Come here. Why is this window being weird? There we go. Alright, let me see something real quick, guys. Does this button work? Okay, I think it does. Alright, so we've been cleared via Vatsim to Atlanta Speedway, T-Bird, Sharks, 430, Squawk, 3764. The only thing changed is our squawk code. Let's change that up. Can I change that in here? I don't think so. We'll do it down here. So is it click? Here's me 30. What was it again? 3764.
1304,000 still established, high left, 10 left, where's the next one?
3764. Thank you guys for all the hearts on TikTok. I do appreciate it. You guys are amazing. Alright, 3764, we are squawking and looking good. It says climb via SID and contact them with the ATIS. We don't have an ATIS yet. It says the ATIS is on 119.1, but that's old. That's out of date. I think he's probably working on getting this new ATIS online right now, so we'll have to wait for that. Well, actually, we're not going to wait for that. We're just going to go. But other than that, I think we're straight, guys. I think we're good. IRS is aligned. And yeah, let's get to it. Let's get the engine started, guys. I think everybody's on board.
Rocket 232 up on the Palm Beach, taxi to Park via...
I don't know what this...
Parking vehicle,
Oh, hello. Bro, LOD is killing you right now. We got chocolate people in the back. Okay, how do I close this door?
721, turn left heading 1 into your vector's final.
I press this button. There we go. Goodbye, signature. Thanks for the hospitality. I appreciate it. Everybody's on board. Everybody's strapped in. Nice. Looking good. Let's go back to the front. Alright. Brakes are set. Doors are closed. We are on the APU. Let's go ahead and disconnect the GPU. So go back here. We'll go to our... Not wait. Wrong one. We'll go back to ground services. And ground power and air. Disconnect that. You'd also close the luggage door and go ahead and get rid of the chocks. I'm just doing the hand signals that you would do. Alright, that's good to go. Alright, so let's go down here and over here. We'll get our passenger safety. Lights on, anti-collision lights are going to come on. And then, simple as that, want to spin up for engine 2. So we'll tell the ground crew, engine 2, spinning it up. So we'll hit RH. Very simple startup. Also hit the 10%. Boom, 10%. There it is. We're firing up.
Yeah, not for you.
Alright, we got one good engine, starting engine number 1. Spinning it up.
I'm still waiting on both your transponders.
Line center, Delta Split 132 with you, level
2532, Miami Center, radar contact, final maintain, follow 350.
Captain Cross Country's in the house. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome back, man. Alright, I think we got a good engine start. Looks... Actually, no, we... Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to introduce fuel. Alright, let's try it again. Starting 1. Completely forgot to actually hit the
1661
fuel.
winds 1806 runway
Alright.
19 direct to land.
Hopefully I get a hot start.
721 winds 200 tree runway.
Oh yeah, I missed this plane. I've missed this plane. And another plane I've missed is a Learjet. I want to fly a Learjet again. I'm having some chase plane problems with it, but hopefully they fixed that in the latest update. I've got two good engines on engine 1 and engine 2. Throttles are idle. Generators are already on. We'll go flaps 15 for takeoff. There it is, flaps 15 down and set. Stab trim needs to go into the green. Let's make that happen. That's this right here. Hit our trim switch. We'll go down. And again, the green, like -4 should be good. -3 works for me as well. I don't know if we need it, but I turn on the A auxiliary pump, as well as the cabin altitude. We'll switch that to 43,000 feet. So we have some pressurizations up there. Can I hold it? I can hold it. You're still in Microsoft 2020? Wow, man. Why? Like, why? Why? Hey, man, do what you want to do, though. I'm not going to judge you for it. Alright, seatbelt signs on. We'll get the pitot heat on. We do not need the windshield, I don't think. I think we're good on that. Alright, let's do a flight control check, and then we'll get out of here, guys. Hopefully track IR works. I didn't check that. I didn't check that. You have Microsoft 2024, but you still have too many issues. Really? Man, that's unfortunate. Alright, flight control check, guys. Oh, man, my whole desk just moved when I pulled the yoke back. That's the downside of force feedback yokes, is that if you do not have a strong enough platform, or desk in my case, it will move. Alright, that works. Let's go ahead and do it now. Yeah, that's better. I can actually do it. Alright, so forward, back, left, and right. Beautiful. We'll do rudder pedals. Nose wheel steering is working. Alright. Nice. We'll do a, I think we're good. Ready to taxi. Let's get our taxi lights on. We'll down here. I think it's down here. It's down here. And let's go ahead and, we'll taxi like over there. Oh, another citation. Nice. Alright, we'll just taxi over there and then we'll ask for a taxi clearance when we get over there. So we'll go ahead and release a brake. And let's go. Wish these guys weren't like in front of me, but nothing I can do about that. Let's just make sure they're still in line. They got quiet. Alright, we're good. Let's go. Give us some power. And we're rolling. Alright, see you, signature. Thanks for the hospitality, as always. Alright, we have that citation coming in, so watch out for him. Not sure where he wants to
Hey folks, welcome to our ride to Atlanta. Our estimated flight time is approximately 75 minutes. Please pay close attention to the upcoming safety demonstration, as it contains important information, even for frequent flyers. To start, please fasten your seatbelts by inserting the metal fitting into the buckle and pull the strap to tighten. Remember, your seatbelt must be fastened whenever the seatbelt sign is illuminated. Now, please return your seat backs and tray tables to the upright position and ensure that your window blinds are opened for takeoff and landing. Mobile phones and electronic devices must be set to flight mode. Laptops or larger devices should be securely stowed during takeoff and landing. Smoking and the use of e-cigarettes are prohibited anywhere on board, including the lavatories. In the event that oxygen masks are required, they will drop automatically. Pull the mask firmly towards you, place it over your nose and mouth, and breathe normally. Please secure your own mask before assisting others. Your life vest is located under your seat. To put it on, pull it over your head, fasten it, and inflate it only after leaving the aircraft. Special life vests for children are also available. Floor-level lighting will guide you to the nearest exit, which is clearly marked. Please note that the nearest exit may be behind you. In case of evacuation, leave all personal belongings behind and follow all safety instructions from the crew immediately. If any electronic device, including power banks, becomes unusually warm, emits smoke, or shows signs of damage, please inform a member of the crew immediately. For any devices that fall between the seats, please notify the crew so we can retrieve them safely. Finally, the safety information card contains all details regarding our safety procedures. Thank you for your attention.
Alright, say the briefing is over. I didn't want to interrupt her, but we'll go ahead and ask for our taxi clearance here. And we do have the weather. Again, there's no ATIS, but oh, never mind. Well, actually, Palm Beach ground is online now, so we got to switch over to 121.9. Bro, it's changing so quickly. Alright, let's go 121.9. I'm just gonna do it here. Actually, I can do it over. Wait, did you just read my mind? Okay, 121.9. And we'll go over, we'll actually pre-select, we'll pre-select 132, because that's what we're gonna go to for tower. 132. This speed brakes in my way. 1322 for tower. Alright, set up Palm Beach ground. And man, they're coming online. We just got an ATIS as well. I'm just gonna get the written version of it. So we have information Oscar 210 at 3, scatter 6000, temperatures 23, dew point 19, altimeter 3002. We'll fix that on our end. As weather has changed by 1 decimal. And let's see, ILS runway 10 left in use. Landing and departing runways 10 left and 10 right, and 14 simultaneous approaches are in use. Conversion runways are being conducted. Read back all hold short instructions. Notice to airmen bird activity, and all aircraft use CTN for runway 10 left. Hold short bars prior to bend and use the right to 7 different to see. Okay, gotcha. Oscar. So we got Oscar. Let's call him up. Let's call him up. What happened to the other citation? I don't know where he went. Palm Beach ground, citation 16 Bravo over at the southeast FBO signature. Ready to taxi with Oscar.
Alrighty, citate corrections. Cessna 16 Bravo, Water ground. Corrections, Palm Beach ground. Thanks for Oscar. Runway 10 left, taxi via Echo, Delta, Lima. Cross, correction, hold short of runway 14 at Lima.
Alright, we'll head over to 10 left via Echo, Delta, Lima, hold short, Lima 4 at, I think it's whatever runway that is, citation 16 Bravo. Alright, let's go. So you said... I wrote it down and said I was going to forget. I know I was going to forget. Echo, Delta. Okay, Echo's over there. Wait, oh, Echo's here. What? Echo, Delta? Really? So Echo, Delta, Lima. Okay, whatever you say.
Cessna 16, correction, 16 Bravo, Squawk Motor.
1918, request taxi.
What? What just happened?
Ground, Delta 1918, request taxi.
What just happened?
Over to 10 left via Charlie.
I'm sorry, repeat that for November 1, says Bravo.
1918.
Number 16 Bravo, Squawk Motor, Charlie.
I thought I was. Apparently I'm not. Oh great. Are we having a problem with that? Oh, that's fun. It says TA alright, so I should be squawking Charlie. Alright, how's that? Am I squawking Charlie now?
November 16 Bravo. Yeah, I got you here. You can sit there.
Alright, cool. Let's go. They're right. They're left. Alright. Palm Beach, Palm Beach. This is definitely going to be one of my top airports to fly to in Florida from now on, that's for sure. So this would be Echo that we're on now. Captain Rock Salvage, or Salvage. Captain Rock Savage is in the house. What up, man? Shout out to him. Check his channel out on YouTube. Thanks for stopping by, bro. Yeah, I'm a big fan already. I've seen screenshots. I haven't even looked at the whole thing in person, but I've seen screenshots, and it's gorgeous. You know what's funny is that, you know, I've actually not flown my camera around the entire airport yet, and one reason I haven't done that is because actually I want to come back. I want a reason to come back. Like I want to come back and fly GA. I want to come back and fly airliners, and so like when I come back and fly an airliner, I'm gonna check out the terminal, right, for the first time in that sense. So alright, so this is what he said. He said to turn right here. He said hold short. Was it 1-4? Hold on, let me double check here, man. I'm a little confused. He said Echo Delta. Right, so this is Echo, and right on Delta, Lima, which would be another left, and it holds short runway 32. So I guess I'm clear to make this right turn. It's kind of weird. Like this is kind of weird because I have to go past this whole short line. Let me just make sure that's true. Hey, Palm Beach ground, Citation 16 Bravo. We're over here holding short 32 at Echo. Are we clear to make the right turn onto Delta?
So 16 Bravo, yeah, you're not crossing on this. Just make that sharp right to Delta.
I just wanted to make sure. I'm a little unfamiliar with the airport. Alright, cool. I wanted to make sure I can do that. That was kind of weird. You have to cross the line, the whole short bars to get in here. Ben Hoffman says you just became a Vatsim controller. Congrats, man. Where are you controlling at, Ben? What's your, I guess, I'm not sure what they call, what's your coverage area? What airports do you do? Captain Rock Salvage. That's a good one, bro. You should change your name. I'm just kidding. Like, that, if you could do a alternate channel, Rock, you could do an alternate channel and do Star Citizen and call it Captain Rock Salvage, and it'll be so relevant. It would. He said Orlando isn't so bad for 24. I've heard the opposite. I've heard a lot of people say they would wish somebody would come out with a newer version of Orlando and 24. I don't know. I'm not from here. I fly there. I think it's fine, but I don't know any better because I don't live here or not in Orlando. I'll put in your request. Bet. Bro, it's loud out there. Like, I don't know who got the prop on, but it's loud.
November 16 Alpha Bravo, correction, November 116 Bravo, cross runway 14 at Lima 4. It's the exact at Lima.
Alright, well, cross runway 14 at Lima, Citation 116 Bravo. This is what you don't get on AIATC, is like the mess ups, the human part of ATC. You know what I mean? That's what you don't get. Alright, there's the terminal over there on the right. tower. Atlantic is over there. Bro, what is that sound? Oh, there's a turboprop behind us. That's why. There's a looks like a Beechcraft 1900 on floats. Never seen that. Like behind us. Are you excited for DFW in 24? Your home state? Well, it's already out. It's not coming out. It's I actually bought. Did I fly out of there yet? I know I haven't streamed flying out of DFW, but I did buy it on day one. I got to, man. I live in Texas. I mean, I gotta have all the Texas scenery. I can't not buy it. Plus, it's I9 Builds. You know, they do a great job on all their sceneries. But yeah, I was excited for DFW. I got the new DFW. This is like my third version of DFW in Microsoft Flight Sim, but this is definitely by far the best one. But I've not done a stream out of DFW yet. Yeah, it's already out. Captain Cross Country. Another reason for you to come over to 2024, buddy. I'm messing with you, man. I'm messing with you. But yeah, it's already out. It came out like a week ago, maybe
Palm
2.
Beach International Airport ATIS information Oscar 025.
What's up, Moshi Simulations? What are you doing awake?
0 at 3. Visibility 10. 6,000 anchored. Temperature 2 degrees.
Why are we on ATIS?
2.19er.
Yeah, Say Intentions is doing some stuff.
ILS.
Say Intentions is messing with us right now. Like, I have the ATC turned off, but it's still kind of messing with us. Flight attendants, seats for takeoff.
We are taking our seats, Captain.
Alright, that's what I like to hear. Oh, gotcha, Mashi. Are you gonna stay awake? What time is it for you? Wait. Yeah, it's late for you. You're in, I think you're in the UK, aren't you? I believe you are. If you guys just joining us, like Wrong Side Simulations, the boy, what's up, man? Hope you're doing well, man. Dropping by to say hi and hit the like. Spent 8 hours in class for spent 8 hours in class, the another 4 studying this week. And another 4 studying for week 3 of 8 of your Delta Ground School tests. Been acing them so far. Ain't that easy. Hey man, congrats on that, for sure. I'm excited to hear your story next time we meet up, man, with everything going on. Yep, XP just flew out of Palm Beach as well. I think Mickey Mike flew out of here earlier today. And I'm sure that many more people are going to be flying in and out of this scenery today, tomorrow, tonight, and the weekend. But yeah, if you're just joining us, we are in Palm Beach today. The newly released Palm Beach by Vertical Sim, one of my personal favorite scenery developers. I've been following him since X-Plane like 10, I want to say. So love that he's still kicking and doing his thing. Also, congrats if he watches this. Congrats on the new baby and the family and everything going on, and congrats on the release. But yeah, today we're flying from Palm Beach to Atlanta Speedway, not Atlanta Hartsfield. We're flying to Atlanta Speedway. So Atlanta has, you know, a NASCAR track, and right outside of that track is the airport. So we're doing a NASCAR charter today, and we're flying them out for the race this weekend. This weekend they are racing in Atlanta, and I am looking forward to it. Last week they had the Daytona 500, which is pretty fun to watch. If you don't know, I am a big NASCAR fan, but yeah, it's been good. So that's what we're doing today. So hopefully we can have a nice smooth flight. Today's flight is only about an hour 43 minutes block time as we come up to runway 10 left to hold at Lima, and we'll switch over to tower in Miami here. Hold on the brakes. Over to 132.2. Yeah, here. 132.2. There we go.
All aboard!
Oh, we got traffic landing right there.
Charlotte 58 Miami Center, squawk 5132.
Oh, we forgot something, guys.
5132.
Forgot something. We need to hit the toga switch.
Number 07 Alpha Bravo, you're at a contact. Altitude
There we go.
indicates 2000. Direct shank, climb and maintain 16,000. Direct shank,
Very important to
16,
do that.
16,000. Alpha Bravo.
All
Airport
right.
111, winds variable at 5, fly heading 060, runway 8 right, clear for takeoff.
Who's talking to me?
300, welcome to Miami, taxi to parking via Papa, good night.
Alright, 11,000 pre-selected. Let's go. Miami Center, Citation 16 Bravo, holding short. 10 left at Lima and Palm Beach, ready for departure.
116 Bravo, Miami Center, roger, runway 10 left, on a flight.
10 left, line up and wait, Citation 16 Bravo. Alright, lights on,
Flight
let's go.
121, welcome to Palm Beach, contact ground point 9 RC.
Over ground.
American 2570, Jacksonville Center is offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved here.
Good night, American 25.
Was our departure again? I forgot. Oh, T-Bird. There it is.
Number 116 Bravo, winds 200 tree, RNAV Smuggler, runway 10 left, cliff takeoff.
RNAV. What? RNAV Smuggler, 10 left, clear takeoff. Citation 16 Bravo. Bro, they have a waypoint called Smuggler out here. That is sketchy.
Draw 858, radar contact, 55 miles west of Freeport, Via Barba.
Alright, chat, let's get it. Throttle forward. Airspeed is alive.
Surface 17, leaving 28.
Rotate.
111, heavy radar contact, direct.
Positive rate, gear up.
Maintain 16,000. Maintain 16,000, direct line.
Nice, there's a parking lot over there. Got Top Golf and gas station. Alright, we're in arm nav mode. Auto throttle. And flight level change. Autopilot on. Flaps coming up. Alright, beautiful. We out of here, guys. Oh, that is not what I wanted to do.
Airport 111, climb and maintain 14,000 out higher shortly. Roger, so climb at 14,000 higher, approach 111.
Nice. Hey, flaps are up, we're clean. See all the boats and stuff down there. Alright, we're passing 3,000 feet for 11,000. Climbing via SID. Nice. Oh, we're cloud surfing. Alright, hopefully he didn't call me because I didn't hear him. It was loud. It was loud out here. We'll turn it down a bit. Put our Bose headphones on.
Palm Beach, T-Lux 5622 on the ground at Pahokee. Request IFR.
Bless you too, Mashi. Thank you, man.
Orlando. We will be departing runway 18.
I'll grab that clearance. Give me just a minute.
Alright, what's our altitude right now? Ooh, we're supposed to be lower than this. Hopefully he doesn't mind. Let's see if we can get VNAV working. Yeah, we do. Nice. Yeah, we're supposed to be at 6,000 or below at this point, and I am at 9,000, so hopefully he's okay with that. Oh man, this is nice. This is sick. What's up, Doc? Welcome back. Good to see you.
Dear guests,
ooh, she is
the lavatories are now available. You may use approved electronic devices in flight mode.
She is
Cabin
loud.
service will begin shortly. Thank you for your attention. Dear guests, the cabin crew will now begin the snack and beverage service. We have some delightful options for you today, including our signature gourmet sandwiches and refreshing fruit juices. After the service, selected items from our shop will be available for your convenience. Thank you for your attention.
Did they call me? This sure has been quiet. I feel like you should have said something by now. Let me make sure. Wait, you know what might have happened? Yep, that's what happened. My radio changed. Yeah, even though I have ATC turned off.
You on the altimeter, Continental 463.
Say intention is still changing my radio.
Bravo,
For
radar
some
contact,
reason.
climb and maintain. Flight level 430.
Climb, maintain flight level 430, citation 16 Bravo. Alright, we'll change our altitude to 43,000 feet. The beauty of being a business jet is we get to go up to the high flight levels. So 430 on there. We'll hit flight level change one more good time. And she should start spooling up and climbing up. Right now it's speeding up. Gonna speed to 300 knots and then it's gonna pitch up. And for best climb all the way up to 43,000 feet. Is it doing it? It's at 280, so we're speeding up right now.
Airflight 111, correct. Doral, climb and maintain flight level 360.
Yeah, Geo, this is the citation.
Correct. Doral on 360, you confirm for the airspace for Airflight 111. Affirm flight level 360.
Alright, we're climbing.
Level 360, right.
Surfing and climbing. Nice. You were on the 10. Now you're on the Global 6000. Nice. That's a dope jet. The Global 6000 is a dope jet, man. Congrats on that. That's amazing. That is amazing. Cass is in the house. Wrong side says that Delta is an amazing place to work. Ready to get back to having more days off so I can get back to simming. Yeah, man. We miss you out here, bro. We miss seeing your perspective. We miss hearing your expertise. And I just miss your streams, man. Well, definitely, when you are done with all your training and all that, trust me, bro, the flight sim community will welcome you back. We will. Says how to avail scholarship in higher education in America as an Indian student wishing to get master's in biotechnology at USA. I might be the wrong guy to ask that, to be honest. I don't know. If anybody else in chat can help a brother out. He says he's Indian and he wants to get, I guess, higher education in America. The way America usually works is just money. You just got to pay for it. It's like they're not very biased to what race you come from or what country you come from. If you got the money to pay to get a master's degree, then, or whatever education you want to get, it's honestly as simple as that. Scholarship, though, I think that might be what you're asking. There is some actually pretty good scholarships out there for minorities. and for people who are not from this country. So I would say look into that. Look into minority scholarships, because you probably will fit that description if you're from India. Are there any BBJs in 2024? Yeah, the 737 BBJ is in 2024. I think the 600, the 800, and the 900 are all in Microsoft Flight Sim 24 as of right now. The Max technically has one, but it's the default one. Nobody wants to fly that. But yeah, I think that's really it as far. Oh, we have. Well, I think that's it. Yeah, for X-Plane, for Microsoft. Sorry. Can you order cold brew from the flight service staff? Yeah, I got you, ZX7. I got you. I'll ask. Matter of fact, that's not what I wanted to do. That is not what I wanted. I don't even know what that button does. Nice. Whoa. Yeah. All right. I don't know what I did, chat. I don't know what I did. That's not what I wanted to do. Neither is that. God, dog. I just want the freaking outside camera. That's all I want. Freaking man. That's all I want. The outside. Okay, I guess we're staying on the inside for a while. That's fine. That's fine. I can do this. Does 2024 have a global to purchase? No, we do not. I think somebody's making one though. I think somebody's making one. And trust me, I can't wait. I'm all aboard. I want to see more business jets in Flight Sim. I can't wait. What's up, Willie G? Welcome to the stream, man. Or Will G, my bad. Will G, good to see. Says, take this as your sign to take your intro flight. I've already had an intro flight. But I do want to do another one because I don't have the money to do all my training yet. But appreciate you. Thanks for the encouragement. Highball73 is back in the house. Welcome to the stream, man. Says, all of a sudden I'm hungry. I want a gourmet sandwich. Matter of fact, let's see, ZX7, one of our passengers on board, says that he wants a cold brew. Let's see what she says. Hey, one of our passengers is asking for a cold brew. Can you make that happen?
I can provide that when I come around with the snack cart, but not right now.
Okay, man. I mean, this is a private jet. We're supposed to get stuff on, you know what I'm saying? On demand. I shouldn't have to wait for nothing. We shouldn't have to wait for nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's right here. I got you, man. She chirping today. Wait, that's the sanitizer. That's the microwave. Hold on, I got you, bro. Here we go. That's not a cold brew, but you know, you take some wine. Is wine okay? I think we got some tea. Oh, not that one. Yeah, okay. We don't have cold brew, but we do have sodas and sparkling water. Got some towels, or blankets, a flashlight. We got some snacks, of course. We got some snacks. And we got some chips. Yes, sir. So whatever you guys want. Oh, here we go. There we go. Whatever you guys want, you know what it is. All right, let's get the sandwiches served here. I think that's on the config page, no? You guys want plated dinner because you guys are fancy. All right, now if you go to the back. Do 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 do. Soja, I am on PC. I'm supposed to have food out here. Not sure where they are. Oh, there we go. There's your food. There's your food. Yep, got a full flight today. Some NASCAR team members headed out to the Atlanta Speedway for this weekend's race. Yep, so this is what we're serving today. Bread and cheese and whatever that fruit is. Not sure what that fruit is. This is your view right here. Oh, the window's like way back there. I was hoping to be able to like look over to the side and see the window. I guess you kind of can. You kind of can. Got your own shades. You can up, lower and raise and lower the shades with the little thingy. The electronic shades. That's what they are. I know, right? Bougie. Hey man, he got money. He can do what he want, bro. He looked like he owns something, don't he? Look at this guy. He looks like he owns something. Look like somebody from Shark Tank. What's the name of the movie that had the drunk pilot that flew inverted in the Mad Dog? What is the name of the movie? It was with Denzel Washington. I know who played in it. I don't remember the name of the movie though. Last week, the whole week was meteorology. Our chief dispatch instructor is also a meteorologist. He was Delta Meteorology for 15 years, dispatch for 20, and then training for 5. Wow, he definitely knows what he's talking about then. Bring that whole bottle of wine back and a fireball. Are you gonna do a NASCAR race on your racing simulator? Yes, actually. Not in the stream. Unless you guys want me to. I won't mind. I could boot up NASCAR right now. We could do a race. That ain't nothing to me. But I mean, I might. We'll see how I'm feeling when the stream is over. I might do some NASCAR tonight. You've never had a meteorologist train me on aviation. You've never had a meteorologist train me on aviation meteorology. That is, what a word. Meteorology is a hard word to say. It is dope though. Made weather even more cool and interesting. You know, when I was going through like flight ground training and stuff like that, the weather section really surprisingly really interested me. I've never been like a weather geek, but I don't know. I think if I was taught the right way, I would be, because weather really is interesting to me. Like the way it works, the way it forms, the different cloud formations. Like I always look up at the sky, like I wonder why it looks like that, you know. And there's like an explanation to a lot of that stuff. Flight was the name of that movie. The one where the guy went inverted. It was a great movie. Stealership says, when I played Flight Sim back in 2024... No, when I used to play Flight Sim 2024, I liked to fly the old planes, like the DC-3 and the Tin Goose. Are you talking about the Juice Goose or the other goose? I think there's 2 gooses. But yeah, so you like the classic stuff. I got you. I feel you. I feel you. That's not really my thing too much. I like to dabble in the classic planes from time to time. Not too often though. I usually like the more modern stuff. That's more my speed. Yeah, I've not watched that movie in a long time. The Upside Down plane movie. I think it'd be kind of fun to do like a marathon of like all the aviation movies, like all the best aviation movies. What's up, random video editor? Welcome back to the stream, man. Good to see you. The Ford Tri-Motor. Yeah, I see. I got you. I got you. Alright, can we go back here? I can't remember. Yeah, I think the bathroom is back there. I believe this is also considered to be a seat. Yeah, it's technically a toilet, but if you need some extra room, it can also be considered a seat. Which I feel like it'd be messed up. Like, it's probably like the assistant who gets put in there. Unfortunately. Oh, she moves and stuff? Okay, she like talking and all? I didn't know they were animated. Yeah, moving a little bit. That's the media guy right there. That's the social media guy. And then she's the, what do you call it? She's the, what do you call the lady? The PR lady. She's the PR lady. The one that tells you, don't say that, don't say that. That's who she is. Alright, back up front to our office. Uh-oh, why is it yellow? Oh no. What do we do? Master caution. Alright, we're at 39,000 feet. Everything's looking okay. Autopilot is still on. We're not stalling. Nothing is failing. I think maybe we're getting it because of traffic, it says. Let's get our PFD set up. I didn't really do much with that. Actually, sorry, MFD set up. Got our vertical profile turned on. That's really it there. And over here, oh, our APU is still on. That's what it is. I didn't turn APU off. Get the APU off then. All right, so we go APU stop, and then bleed air off and master off. You can turn it off in the ground. I just forgot to do so. It doesn't really hurt you, I don't think, to leave it on. We are at 40K. We can go standard. We can do that. And we can make sure those lights are off, which I don't remember if I did that. I did not. I got distracted by all of the flight attendant requests we've had in today's flight. We got some needy people in the chat, man. We got some needy customers today. These private jet clients are needy. All right, looking good. We're on N1 climb using the VNAV, passing 41,000 for 43,000. You know what? I probably should check. I think Citation is messing us up. I think they changed my frequency, my transponder, and they changed my frequency. God, dog, I gotta stop doing that. I may have to turn it off. I feel bad. They're probably trying to contact me. Should be 1322. Like, the only reason I left Say Intentions on is because I wanted the traffic and I wanted the cabin crew.
Set by the Captain 3 arrival would be in the east, 1236.
Are we still in our airspace? I believe we are.
Yeah, Miami Center, good evening. Airspace 653, level 360.
Yeah, I don't know why it keeps changing.
653, Miami Center right there. About 111, Jacksonville Center offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved. Frequency change approved, Firefox 111, thank you.
Alright, I hope we didn't hit us up. We can check if they did reach out. Are we leveling off?
2054 off the runway.
Oh, we're at 43, okay. He cleared us at 43.
2054, taxi ramp via Bravo.
Ramp by Bravo, have a good night.
We're cruising now, actually. What's up, Wheel H? Welcome to the stream. We're flying a Citation 10, actually. Matter of fact, I was just about to go to the outside view.
Miami American 2827, can we step out to the lab real quick?
There we go. We're cruising. We are cruising.
Miami Center, good evening, November 440 Whiskey Mike with UX410.
Alright, let's see what the ATC situation looks like right now. So we got Miami Center online.
Charlie 58 to range 83.
We have DC Center online. I believe we're going to be flying into Atlanta Center's
Miami American
airspace.
2827, can we step out to the lab real quick?
American 2827.
We're currently flying over Orlando, actually.
Sure.
So our current location is over at Kissimmee and Orlando, heading northbound.
And reduce speed.
And I'd say we have about 45 minutes left in our flight. We'll be passing Daytona Beach, Gainesville, and
we do have our descent coming up in about half a mile.
It says I've just began switching to Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 from 2020. Aside from GSX and aircraft, any mods you recommend?
Southwest 2432, contact Palm Beach approach 128.3.
That's a good question. Any Microsoft Flight Sim 24 mods that I recommend? And it sounds like you want some utility type mods, like GSX is like a utility type of mod, not an aircraft. I'm trying to think, man. I don't use a lot. Like right now.
Air 440 with T-Lag, maintain level 370, turn left heading 0.
No, I mean, you don't need much.
Vector sequencing and
the planes are kind of good. The third-party planes are good.
And you said 130 for the heading?
There's 0 with T-Lag. Let's make it a 090 heading.
090 heading down to 370. 0 with T-Lag.
I don't want that too loud. Alright.
Headspin 653, maintain your maximum forward airspeed and the descent until advised.
Alright, we'll do our best, airspace 653.
Oh, Deer Crusher's in the house. What's up, man? Welcome back. Just missed your chat, man. I'm sorry for that. Rolling Side Simulation, I'm also just catching up on yours as well. Says it's so cool when you see something in the sky and then know exactly what's happening. There's stuff you see but don't even notice until you know what's happening, then you notice. Yes, exactly. I think that I would honestly enjoy a meteorology course. I think I would genuinely actually like it. Hopefully been practicing your light chop check-ins. That's funny. Captain Cross Country says, gotta watch Flight of the Intruder again with the new A6 coming out from Heatblur. Oh, yeah. Let me check and make sure that they didn't call me, man. My name is Center Citation in 16 Bravo. I just want to make sure you guys didn't call us. We kind of fell off the comm there.
Air 116 Bravo. Freak change approved.
Okay. All right. Frequency change approved. Citation 16 Bravo. Have a good night, man. I'm trying to say, I guess we're technically flying out of his airspace. Yes, we are actually right now. We're flying over Orlando as the end of the Miami Center airspace, where we would then go to, I think it's Jacksonville Center? Up here? That's, one thing I like to do though, especially if I'm just cruising, is I'll leave the frequency on and enjoy the traffic, or the traffic calls until we get out of there in that range, and we'll switch over. Yeah, look at that, man. They just came online, so we got looks like Palm Beach Approach is online now. You got Miami Center's online now. You got Ground. You probably got Tower down there too. So yeah, everybody's celebrating the release of Palm Beach International. It's pretty cool. Love seeing that. Love seeing that. So definitely, guys, definitely recommend it. Pick up the Palm Beach scenery, guys. It is out now. It's not expensive. It's like 21 bucks. Great place to fly with airliners, GA, and business jets. It's a great all-around type of airport. And it's a pretty cool alternative to flying to Miami, alternative to flying Fort Lauderdale, Orlando, places like that. So check it out, guys. Link is in the description for those who are interested. You can also pick it up on Contrail. And I do not get anything for you buying it. I'm not sponsored or anything like that. Just Vertical Sim is a good friend of ours, friend of the channel. Do I still fly DCS? Yes I do. We haven't flown it in a few weeks now, I want to say. At least not on stream. But I'm hoping to come back to it. I'm trying to decide. Let me read the rest of this and I'll come back to that actually.
250 in the transition.
This little plane goes up to 43,000 feet for cruise. Yes, we're at 43,000 right now. I think the ceiling might be 45, but we're doing 43,000 right now. Oh, it's 51,000. So the ceiling is 51,000 for the Citation 10. That's crazy. Wow, I didn't know that. Random Reynolds says, I'm working on my PPL, have over 20 hours now. Today did overshoots, and we had a real overshoot while I was on the final. Had another aircraft underneath us on the final. Oh my god, that's scary. Yeah, virtually all private jets will fly higher than most commercial airliners. I think the 787 and 350 top out at like 43,000 or something like that. Gotcha. You still remember flying Flight Sim 98 like it was yesterday. It's amazing how much Flight Sim has grown. Yes, it has. Glad to see you flying a real jet. I'm happy to be flying as well. Random Reynolds says meteorology is crazy. I love now looking at my Canadian GFAs and knowing what the weather is going to do. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Is PMDG having issues in 24? No, it's good. You haven't heard good things? Oh, I haven't had any problems. Apparently you get 10% off of Vertical Sim scenery if you are a Southwest virtual pilot. That's cool. I didn't know that. That's pretty dope. Yeah, Dre, what's up, man? I'm live on TikTok. We live on TikTok and on YouTube tonight, man. Good to see you. Thanks for coming through. This is as false as an ex-EasyJet first officer. We pretty much go the same as private. Well, that might be a bit different in Europe. How far? We're about 45 minutes, I'd say, away from Atlanta. Yeah, about 45, maybe 45 minutes to an hour. I'm touching down in Atlanta. Is the Phoenix on 2024? Yes, yes it is. Matter of fact, it was like one of the first planes to come into 2024.
Direct forward 0 to Mike.
Phoenix was one of the first planes to come to 2024 for free. For completely free. A lot of other planes are charging you upgrade costs and you know, making you pay for a 2024 version of their plane, but Phoenix was the first one to do it, and they didn't even charge us any money. That's what I call customer service. That's why we love Phoenix, man. They always put the community first. They really do. Did they model the NetJets ramp and PBI? Where is it, Deer Crusher? I was looking for it. I'm not from there, so I don't know where things are supposed to go. There's a lot of hangars. There's a Atlantic. I saw it.
Would you like a drink or a small snack?
Yeah, for sure. I'll take a drink.
I can provide that when I come around with the snack cart, but not right now.
Virtual ship pilot says virtual or corporate jet pilot life. Welcome to the stream, man. Yeah, where is the NetJet? Like, show me on. I'm gonna go inside here. Show me on the chart where it is. I'll show you where we parked. And you can tell me where the NetJet stuff is at.
Southwest 432, gonna need you.
I want to go to the taxi chart. Alright, so here is our chart for PBI, Palm Beach. We started off, it's kind of blurry, but we yeah, we picked up our passengers over here at the southeast ramp at the it was a Signature. I believe it was Signature. I also saw Atlantic over here. I also saw Atlantic hangars over here on the south side. And then I also saw, I want to say it was it here? I can't remember if it was either over by Whiskey 3 or by Alpha that I saw like a bunch of, no, I don't think it was Alpha, because that's where the main terminal is. So it had to be over at Whiskey 3. So is it over there? It's on the northwest side near runway 14. Okay, so it's this one over here then, on Whiskey 1. I think maybe next time I fly out of there, I'll fly with the NetJets. So over here, there is like a Gulfstream hangar and stuff in the scenery that I saw. Captain Cross Country says, I have my sport pilot license. Every time I go up, I spend $300, and I realize how much I could spend on simming instead. Yeah, man. FS Lee has pictures. It costs you 500 Canadian to fly. Alright, we'll pull this back. We'll actually go ahead and get our next chart ready. So we'll go here. Oh crap. How do I delete? Oh. So today we're flying to a place that many of you probably have never heard of, which is again Atlanta Speedway. It's actually Kilo Hotel Mike Papa.
Alright, Doctor, thanks for your help. 825 Mike Delta.
And we get the approach chart for runway, the GPS, RNAV GPS for runway 24. Are we still in the right frequency? Are we still hearing Miami Center? Or did they change this? I think they changed this again. Nope, we're still on. We're still on.
And Miami Center, number 4.
Let's keep in mind our top of descent. I don't want to miss our top of descent today.
0.7,
I'm going to sync my heading here. There we go. We're heading up to Sharks Waypoint. If I go down here to my FMC, I should be able to see.
TBM Charlie 64, contact Orlando approach on 119.4.
119.4, Alpha Charlie 64.
Where's the page where I can see? Oh, here it is. Top of descent, 200 miles. Okay, got it. Got it. Yeah, it's kind of weird. On Say Intentions, I thought I disabled ATC, but I'm still hearing AI ATC. And I'm also hearing Vatsim ATC at the same time, so I'm a little confused what's going on there. But it's all good. We're already been handed off to Unicom, so we're going to be switching over there anyways. Mosaic is pretty awesome, though I will hopefully lower the price. Yeah, I was thinking, oh, Yankee one. Okay, gotcha. I just saw that. Okay, yeah, we'll have to go over there next time we fly to Palm Beach. I'll definitely be back here again. That is for sure. I'm looking forward to it. All right, back outside. I want to see the helicopter controls to start streaming more. Oh, I want to get the helicopter controllers to start streaming more. Yeah, man. Well, I mean, it depends. There's a few options out there for you. I personally have a Apache Collective, but that's specifically, very specific
Traffic,
for the Apache.
586, on charge 5.
And for a cyclic, I actually now use the Moza Force feedback joystick.
1586 Miami Center, contact flying S Ranch traffic on CTAP for landing.
But you gotta find what works best for you, man. And also, thanks for the follow, bro. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Really do appreciate that. Migo says my ETA to Shanghai is 10 hours from Munich, flying the A350 with ionite builds. Nice. You know, I've not done a long haul in a while, and I kind of want to. Thanks to WinWing, you can have several airliners on your desk these days. Yes, you can. WinWing has really been killing it, bringing in some really good products at honestly fairly affordable price for the majority. So I have a lot of WinWing now. A lot of WinWing. Nice. Very nice. Alright, so yeah, back in the BizJet. Did I get my landing lights off? I think I did. Yeah, I did. We're good there. Oh man, we're smooth. We're moving. Like I looked at the map and we were over Orlando, and I look at the map again. Now we're over Jacksonville. I'm not sure how much of Jacksonville we can see from here, but we are over Jacksonville. I think it will be on our right. Yeah, it's kind of cloudy, but somewhere down there underneath us is Jacksonville. And they'll be in Georgia. You were actually debating if you should use the A350 or the 777. What airline are you flying with, Migo? From Munich, I want to assume Lufthansa, but you could also be flying an Asian airline. So I don't know. Lufthansa. Okay, dope. Yeah, I want to do a long haul, but I don't know. My schedule is really weird now.
We have a medical emergency in the cabin.
Oh no.
One of the passengers suddenly collapsed
and
is showing signs of a heart attack.
What?
I'm attending to them now and will need assistance as soon as possible.
Heart attack? Okay, that sounds bad. That sounds really bad. Alright, thanks for the update. I'll start looking for nearest airports we can land at. Please update me on the on their situation. That sounds really bad. We may have to
Understood, Captain.
We may
I
have
will monitor the situation and keep you updated.
We might have to land, chat. Let's start looking at options here. Let's start looking at options. A heart attack? Alright. That sounds really bad. Map. Alright, so we're over Jacksonville now. Obviously we can land in Jacksonville. There's Savannah. I mean, we're not that far. Like, I almost feel like we might as well just go where we're going. Oh crap, you know what I didn't do? I think my top of the sent's wrong. I think I need a... Yep, we have a discontinuity. Crap. Hold on, let me delete that. Delete that, and we'll delete the hold. And let's see if that changes our topic. Because we're just, I think we have to descend like really soon. Okay, our descent is right there. How far out is that? It's about 50 miles, actually 100 miles away. That cruise? Where did I already forgot how I found the top of the descent page. Was it perf? No, progress. Progress in the next page. There it is, 92 miles. Okay, so we could either continue. Here's a decision-making process here. We can either continue descend in about 90 miles and land at our determined destination, or we can find an alternate to land at. I just don't know that landing anywhere else would actually be that much faster. We got LKOCQ. We're at 43,000 feet. It's gonna take us a minute to get down, no matter what we do here. Right, that's what I'm thinking too. I think we should divert, guys. What do you think? I think we should divert. I'm looking at some options here on my other screen. Rover Jacksonville. We're not that far from Tampa. Yeah, never mind. Here we are. Like, I don't want to turn around though. If we're gonna land, we should land ahead of us. Homerville, Moody, Valdosa, Albany, Perry. Anybody familiar with the area? Can you give us some good options? You vote Savannah? Divert to Jacksonville. We'd have to hold for a while to get down to Jacksonville. Push the passengers out the cargo door. One less problem to deal with. That's funny. All right, Captain Cross. Thank you, Captain Cross Country. Enjoy your flight on DCS. Go to Savannah. Plenty of emergency services. Okay. I wish I had a Savannah scenery. I don't think I have a Savannah scenery, but that's okay. We can still go there. I do like the idea of going to Savannah. I do. I wish you could like download a scenery while you're flying. That'd be pretty fire. Let me ask how the passenger is doing. Hey, can I get an update on the how the passenger is doing?
The passenger is currently being attended to and is stable. I will continue to monitor the situation and provide updates as necessary.
She's stable. Okay. Maybe we don't need to divert then. Huh. Maybe we don't need to divert. If she's stable, then we're good then, right? How far are we from Savannah? Savannah would be... About about 100 miles from Jacksonville. That's okay because we're at 43,000 feet, so that's not a big deal. I think we're all right. I think we're all right. I'm making the call. She said they're stable. I say we continue. We'll call Ford and we'll get emergency services over at in Atlanta, and they'll take care of the patient. Mike Sesh, yes, we're flying to HMP. Seattle, or not Seattle, Atlanta Speedway. You fly out of there in real life? Nice. What a cool airport to fly out of. Your wife and I are heading to the DR this Monday. Pretty excited. Haven't been to DR in 9 years, bro. That's sick. That is so cool, man. I'm excited for you, man. I hope you guys have an amazing time. I really do. I've never been to the Dominican Republic myself. It's always been a bucket list location for both me and my wife. My wife is from Puerto Rico, and she's never been to the Dominican Republic, even though Dominicans are her neighbor. But, you know, growing up, she's known a lot of Dominicans, heard a lot about the Dominican Republic, right? So she's always wanted to go. I had some friends, one of my best friends in real life actually went there for their honeymoon, and they told us great things about it. They said the food was so good. So one day, hopefully we can go. It says emergency services as quick as possible. You never know what is going to happen. Things can change. You are so right. You are so right. We're going to continue. I'm making a call. It may be the wrong call. She says she's stable. The difference from descending now and landing in Savannah, which is actually right there. There's Savannah right there, SVN. Landing there versus where we're going is just maybe a difference of like 10 minutes. So for that reason, we're going to continue. All right, let's check if Say Intentions has still got us here. Let's just check in with them. Yeah, so right here, look at the map. You see Savannah's there. Where we're going is just south of Atlanta. So Savannah's obviously much closer.
November 116, Bravo. Good afternoon. With you, flight level 430.
Dang, a freaking heart attack in my flight. God, dog. Freaking heart attack. Or signs of a heart attack is what they said. What's up, Jimmy boy? Welcome to the stream. You're staying at the RIU Republica. Cool. I have not personally heard of that, but it sounds fancy. Sounds very fancy. Alright, so we can go back to the outside view. Enjoy our last few moments. Actually, hold on, before we do that, let's actually set our bottom of descent before we miss our top of descent. I know what's going to happen. I'm going to go outside, I'm going to get distracted, I'm going to be talking about stuff, and I'm going to miss my top of descent. So I'm going to go ahead and change our altitude right now down to our approach altitude, which I think like 4,000 feet or so. And that way, I believe in this aircraft, it'll automatically descend for us when we reach that top of descent marker, so we don't have to worry about it. I'm going to hide this iPad as well. That's sweet. Back outside. Beautiful day in Florida and southern Georgia. It's funny that we're doing this flight because we were actually driving in this exact same kind of area in Train Sim last week. We did all Train Sim last week. We did Train Sim World and Run 8. I spent the whole week doing some Train Sim last week. And then this week, we're spending the whole week doing Flight Sim. I kind of explained this in my last stream. And kind of want to repeat it because I know some of you guys weren't here yesterday or last week, but I'm trying a bit of a different thing here, and hopefully you guys are okay with it. I'm definitely open to feedback to it for sure, But I'm trying a thing where I spend the whole week on a single game. Like what I've done in the past is I'll play train sim on a Wednesday, and then play trucking sim on the next day, and then play flight sim on the next day, and then play DCS the next day, right? Which is okay, I guess. But like, the problem is I don't get to enjoy. Like I enjoy it that day in those hours that we play, but like I would rather like spend the entire week like just like really deep diving into the sim or each game and really get to continue it. Like if I have multiple flights that kind of, you know, piggyback each other, I can do that. Multiple legs, or the same thing with train sim. If I have like a multi-leg trip in train sim, I can spend 2-3 days, you know, dedicated to that job rather than have to wait to the next week to do it. So I'm trying a bit of a concept where I do, you know, because because my channel is variety. Like I don't only do flight sim, even though flight sim I still consider that as my main sim, my main game, my main thing that I do on the channel. With train sim being a close second. I still do stream and make content on a variety of different simulator gameplay, right? And so for that reason, I want to kind of make sure I show love to all of these different niches and these different games that I play, and then many of you guys, you know, watch me play as well. But so this week is all flight sim. We did flight sim yesterday. We're doing flight sim today, and we will do flight sim tomorrow. I'm hoping to join in on the Friday Night Ops tomorrow, the FNO. I've never been in an FNO before. I don't know how it's possible over all these years of flight simming. I've never participated in the Friday Night Ops event in the US, but I've not done it. And so I'm hoping to get to do it my first time tomorrow. I've heard crazy things about it. There's a lot of traffic. So I'm gonna try to be here early and make sure I have my plane ready to go and not get stuck in traffic, stuck on the runway, or not runway, stuck on the taxiway. I believe FNO is into like Newark or New York and stuff, so we'll probably fly out there. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do X-Plane or Microsoft yet, but all I know is that that's what my plan is, and hopefully everything goes well. So that's the plan for tomorrow, and then next week I actually don't have a plan yet. I don't know what I'm gonna do next week yet. I don't know if I'm gonna go back to train sim, if I might double up a week of flight sim again, or if I may do trucking sim. I got Stealership talking about SnowRunner there. Or, I mean, again, I could do DCS next week. I could do, I mean, there's a lot of things that I can do. But we can even do friggin' ship simulator. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many games that I love, that I enjoy, that I can play. It just kind of comes down to what I'm most excited and passionate about. So, we'll see. Again, I very well might just spend another week in flight sim next week, but I'm not gonna make that promise. I'm not really sure. Your wife and I are in the embroidery screen printing business. We made up a bunch of Republica Dominican Republic hats with a Canada flair on them to hand out. That's interesting. A Canadian style Dominican Republic hat. That's interesting. That's pretty cool. I used to work with a guy. I still work with him from time to time. Not as much anymore, but I used to work with a guy who did embroidery and screen printing and stuff like that. I would do designs for him. I would do separations. You probably know what separations are. I would do separations for him as well. Did a lot of that. So I know the business. I know the business. What's up, Jimmy? We're headed to Atlanta Speedway, to be exact. We almost just diverted. I almost diverted to Savannah, Georgia, but we checked in with the flight attendant and everything seems to be okay. So we're going to continue to our final destination. I might go ahead and check on them again. Hey, just checking in again on the patient. Is the passenger who had a heart attack, are they doing okay?
The passenger is stable and being monitored closely. I will keep you updated on any changes.
All right, I appreciate it. Again, thank you. Let me know if anything changes. And we have begun our descent. We'll be landing shortly. And I will make sure to have emergency services ready for us on the ramp in Atlanta. Dang, Element.
Understood, Captain. I will keep monitoring the passenger's condition and update you if there are any changes.
Wish you could have made it, Element. But all good, bro. Next time. Love the scenery though. The Palm Beach scenery is so freaking good. It's so good. I'm definitely gonna be flying out of there and into there a lot in the coming future, so don't worry, we'll be flying. I'm looking forward to flying GA out of there. I'm looking forward to flying airliners out of there. Like this is one of those sceneries for some reason where like I want to actually go back and fly out of there again, and just with different planes and kind of experience different sides of the airport, because it's a very diverse airport. You got the business jet side, you got the piston and general aviation side, you got the airliner side, you even got cargo out there as well. You can fly cargo in and out of there as well, so it's a pretty cool airport. It kind of does a lot of different things. So and it's not very expensive either. You thought the random faults like the doors getting stuck in Trainstone World were bad, but we have passengers having whole heart attacks here. Yeah, man. Yeah, so where that comes from is Say Intentions. Say Intentions, which is what I use for my AI ATC. I use it for my cabin announcements and things like that. They have built in they call it a chaos. Is it chaos? I don't know what it's called. It's basically a setting where you can say, hey, how often do you want the probability of kind of like bad things to happen, mainly passenger things. And so I think I have mine set to like 10 or 20%. So every once in a while I'll get a message from the flight attendant saying, hey, we have a situation, a passenger is this or that, and a lot of different things can happen. I think we had a heart attack today, but we've had I can't think of all the different situations that you have, but there's a bunch of situations that can happen. And basically what it comes down to is it gives you the decisions like, hey, either you can divert right to the nearest airport, or you can continue to destination. You don't have to do anything, like nothing happens if you don't do anything, but it's kind of a fun, I guess, role play type of deal where it's like, hey, I got a situation on board, let me go ahead and divert or whatever. I can even tell ATC, like, hey, like I need priority. I got a on-board emergency happening. Matter of fact, I probably will tell ATC that when we descend here. So it's mainly on-board emergencies. You can have engine fires too, I believe. I've never done that though. I've never done that. But guys, we are descending now into Atlanta Speedway Airport. Let me take a look and find out what we're doing for our approach and everything. We're looking at the RNAV GPS runway 24. Weather in Atlanta Speedway is currently VFR. Oops. Winds of 220 at 13, gusting 20, scatter at 2400, and temperature is 21, dew point 16, altimeter is 2983. So weather's not too bad, it's just a little windy today. A little windy. But it's good to be back in the Citation. Good to be back. I still want to fly the Learjet. Oh, that's one thing I want to answer. I'm so sorry it took me so long to get to your question. I knew I was going to get distracted. Somebody asked earlier about what are my recommended business jets in Microsoft Flight Sim 24. This is one of them. This is the Citation 10 by Flight FX that we're flying right now. I definitely recommend this plane. Another good one, also by Flight FX, that actually was just updated this week, is the Honda Jet. The Honda Jet was one of the really popular aircraft by Flight FX back when it came out in 2020. Just to express it personally, I'm not a fan of the Honda Jet. It's nothing to do with the way it was made in Flight Sim. It's just in real life, I'm not a big fan of the Honda Jet. So you're not really going to see me flying it. But from what I hear, it's an amazing jet. Another good plane for Microsoft that I'd recommend is the Learjet by Fly Simware. A bit more of a handful to fly. because it doesn't have like the autopilot's a bit weird, but it's a beautiful plane, very well modeled, great jet to fly. What else do we have? Element, help me out. That's really the main two that I fly. The main two jets that I fly are the Citation 10 and Learjet. I'm waiting for the Phenom 300 from what's the guy's name? FS Reborn. I don't know when we're gonna get that, but I'm waiting for that. That's gonna be my main jet when it gets here. Oh, the CJ3 Plus is pretty solid. I'm not a big fan of the quality of the external model, but the plane itself is amazing to fly. I love flying that plane. Like on the ATC, how do I get onboard emergencies? So again, you need Say Intentions. Say Intentions is a third-party application that you can run in the background. Oh, ATC disabled. No wonder I'm not getting ATC. You can run in the background. It is a paid application. I think there's a free version that you can get, but it's mainly a paid application. But basically what it does is it gives you
Captain,
AI ATC.
The passenger is still stable and being closely monitored. I will keep you updated on any changes.
All right, Juniper, thank you. I really appreciate you keeping me up to date. We'll be landing in about 15 minutes.
Thank you, Captain. I will prepare the cabin for landing.
Beautiful. Yeah, so it does AI ATC. It does cabin announcements. There is a co-pilot feature, so like I can say hello to my co-pilot right now. Like I'll just show you real quick. I'm not sure who my co-pilot is today. Hey, we're just beginning our descent. Can you make sure ATC is checked in? I don't know, I'm making crap up.
I can't handle that request unless I am in charge of the comms.
Alright, well, can you take care of the comms for the rest of the flight, please?
I'll take over the comms for the rest of the flight.
Alright, bet. Alright, so yeah, so that's my co-pilot. So that's another feature. You also have like checklist feature, there's a Sky Ops feature.
November 116 Bravo. Good afternoon. Descending flight level 250.
So that's her talking to ATC for me, because I told her to do the comms for me. Sky Ops is like a feature where you could do like different missions. There's VIP missions, cargo missions, air ambulance missions, rescue missions, search and rescue missions, things like that. And it's like a whole dispatcher simulation thing. It's pretty cool. I haven't shown it off in a while, but it's been getting some updates in the last year, which is nice. But yeah, it's cool. Check it out. Say Intentions. Look it up on YouTube. Look at the reviews. And again, it's a paid subscription. A lot of people don't like it because it's a paid subscription. And I get it. Everybody doesn't like subscriptions. I don't like subscriptions either. But you get a lot for what you pay for this app, in my opinion. So that's just my opinion. Oh, you have Say Intention. Okay, nice. And you tried out Sky Ops. You thought it was fun. That's dope. The emergencies. So since you already have it, then I think it's in your settings. You have to go to your settings, which is now on the website, which I'm not a fan of. I don't like that they moved all the settings to the website. It's not. I don't like it. I think it's under cabin crew. So if you go to your settings for Say Intentions on the website, and you go to the cabin crew section of the settings, it's called Cabin Crisis, and you can change the meter from like 0 to 100%. I can minus it to 20, so it happens like 20% of my flights. So that's where you add the onboard emergencies. If you want that kind of thing. But Sky Ops is pretty fun. I like the missions that they have. I need to use it more, honestly. I do. Alright, how are we looking? We're getting pretty close, actually. We're descending through 19,000 now. Let's see if we can get ATC back up here. So I'm not hearing any talking going on. Let's check in with center. Alright, she should check in here. Hopefully. What should we talk to approach?
Atlanta Center.
There we go.
November 116
Yeah, we're in Atlanta Center.
Bravo. Afternoon. Descending to flight level 190.
November 116
There we
Bravo,
go.
Atlanta Center. Not seeing you on radar. Cycle your transponder and ident again for me.
Not seeing me on radar. Interesting. Oh, it's because our code changed. That's why. That is why. We need to be 7637. We'll dial that up on the transponder. 7637.
Citation 16 Bravo. Contact Atlanta. Approach on 128.575.
Switching to Atlanta. Approach on 128.575. November 116 Bravo.
They updated the voices on the same tension. They sound a lot better now. They sound a little bit more natural than they did before. All right, what's our weather? Again, what's the altimeter that I need to put in? We're below 18,000 feet now, so we're 2983. No ILS at this airport. We're doing the RNAV. Alright, 2983. There we go. I'll put it right here as well.
Approach November 116 Bravo. Good afternoon. Descending 17,000.
Again, they have all different types of voices. I have mine set to random, so it chooses a random voice for me, but they have American sounding voices, you know, British voices.
Altimeter 2983.
I think they support other
direct Wargon.
I think they support other languages as well.
Bravo.
I say clear direct to where?
November 116 Bravo, Atlanta Center,
War guns.
Milledgeville, altimeter 2980. Cleared direct Wargon.
Wargon, I got it. I think it's right ahead. I think we're already flying there.
Southwest 3604,
Yeah, we are.
contact Jacksonville Center on 127.575.
Looking good, guys. We're making our descent into Atlanta.
2980. Clear
Nice,
direct
nice.
Wargon. November 116 Bravo.
Man, these clouds look so good.
Citation 16 Bravo, contact Atlanta, approach on 124.2.
Contacting Atlanta approach on 124.2. November 116 Bravo.
So it's getting a lot more busy now. So either I can handle the ATC myself, or
Atlanta approach.
She can.
November 116 Bravo. Good afternoon. Descending 14,000.
November 116 Bravo, Atlanta approach. Good afternoon, Milledgeville, altimeter 2983.
Xavier, we're flying a Citation 10 today, man. Citation 10.
2983. November 116 Bravo.
Look at the fan, the avionics fan right there. That's dope.
Citation 16 Bravo, at your discretion, descend and maintain 10,000 feet, altimeter 2983.
Alright, down to 10,000 feet.
Descending to maintain 10,000 feet.
What's up, RS Turbo? Welcome to the stream, man. Hope you're having a good night or good morning, wherever you're watching from.
Bravo.
Thanks for coming through. Appreciate you.
Citation 16 Bravo, descend and maintain 8,000 feet, turn left heading 310 vectors for the RNAV runway 24 approach, altimeter 2983.
Alright, which way did you say?
Hey folks, we've left our cruising altitude and started our approach to Atlanta. Please return to your seats, stow your tables, fasten your seatbelts, and note that the usage of the lavatories is no longer allowed. Thank you for your cooperation.
310. I'm kind of already doing that. Our flight plan's already taking us that direction, so we'll follow though. We'll do the instructions. We'll stick with the ATC. So let's go 310.
Citation 16 Bravo, descend and maintain 8,000 feet.
And down to 8,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 8,000 feet, November 116 Bravo.
We'll follow instructions today. It'll be nice.
Citation 16 Bravo, descend and maintain 4,000 feet.
Oh, now 4,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 4,000 feet, November 116 Bravo.
Alright, down to 4,000 feet. Co-pilot's doing a great job. Appreciate you. VNAV,
Hey
vertical
folks,
speed.
we are now beginning our final approach into Atlanta. Please turn off your electronic devices and stow them until we arrive at the gate. Make sure your tray tables are put away, your seats are in their full upright position, and your seat belts are fastened. The weather in Atlanta is currently 21 degrees Celsius with scattered clouds. Our assigned parking is 8. Thank you for your cooperation.
Alright, we're still like on the V path right now, which is interesting. I don't want to be on VNAV. I'm turning VNAV off. I'll be on vertical speed mode. I'm going to control my vertical speed myself. We'll do about 1,500 feet per minute. We'll actually do 2,000. We'll do 2,000. That should be good. We got our speed coming back.
Citation 16 Bravo, proceed direct Y butt. Descend and maintain 2600 feet until established. Cleared for the RNAV runway 24 approach.
Descend Y butt.
Y butt.
Oh my. Is that really how you say it? Am I being childish?
Cleared for the RNAV runway 24 approach.
Alright, we're clear for RNAV 24. Straight to Y butt. Am I being childish? That is hilarious. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's freaking hilarious. Like, tell me that's a city name. Alright, we're still descending for 4,000 feet. I'm going to manual here on the auto throttle. So we can do our own managed speed here. We're gonna slow down to like 200 and this 200. We'll do 200. Alright, there's 200 set. We'll increase or lower the range here on that. We're about 10 miles from Y butt, and we're looking good. Turbo says doing good in California. That's good, man. That's great. Just gotta run 8. Can't wait to play it, man. Hope you have fun, man. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you learn pretty quickly. Faster than I did. You did your first United Virtual Airline flight today. It was good. Nice. Which United Virtual Airline? There's a couple of them. I'm a part of one. Or I used to be a part of one of them. Alright, let's get those landing lights on. There we go. Strobes and all that stuff is on. Alright, we're good. Alright guys, let's go get the music turned down and get the sim turned up. We are about to land. Which developer? Flight FX makes this plane, if that's what you're asking. What's up, K Soldier? Welcome to the stream. You're... Oh man, gotta love Microsoft Flight Sim, man. It's nothing like it, guys. I mean, tell me there's nothing like it when you're descending into your destination airport and you go from up above the clouds, can't even see the ground barely, and then you get just above the ground, you can see all the trees and the terrain, the houses, the farms, in some cases the animals. Alright, we're turning now on to the waypoint. Wish I had a good view of it, but I can't really see the ground too much. I guess if we went over here, we could see the ground. The Fly Crew one just got an update. What are you talking about, Mike? What got an update? United Virtual? Oh, Fly Crew. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Evan Devonport, welcome back. Good to see you, man. Always a pleasure. We're flying a Citation 10 today, man. And we should see the racetrack as well when we land here, I hope. It's a nice clear day. We should see the racetrack. Let me check my chart here, make sure we're good to go here on this. Oh, we're supposed to be much lower. Crap. I might fly by hand, guys. I think I might fly by hand, because we're supposed to be at 2,600 right now. We're at 4,000. I misjudged that. I thought we were supposed to be at 4,000. Let's go ahead and do that exactly. I'm going to go ahead and take control here. Autopilot off. And we'll fly it from here. Matter of fact, let's get the replay going too. My controls. Record. Here we go. Record. I think we're recording. We're recording? Yeah, we're recording. Alright, let's pull that throttle back. I've been told we want to approach around 140 knots. Put some speed brakes in because we are high. We're already behind the aircraft. Hopefully we can save it. There we go. Alright, rolling in. Where is the field? I don't see it yet. Still don't see it. Man, look at those trees. You know what I want to do? I want to fly a helicopter. I've been wanting to fly a helicopter lately. Down low, doing some search and rescue ops. That sounds fun to me. I'm going to hold this out too right here. I want to get too low. I'll hold around 2,300. Still can't see the runway. But I know it's supposed to be in front of me somewhere. Yeah, so 2,600 is where we're supposed to be. We're a little low. I'm going to sync my heading in case we need it. I'm playing on PC, BMAC. Wait, on PC. I am flying by hand now, guys. I'm gonna climb up a bit. We got a little too low. I descended earlier than I thought. I think I might have panicked a little bit when we made that turn. So we'll get back up to where we're supposed to be. We need about 1,000 feet. That might be it right there. That might be the airport right there. Oh, I see it. I see the lights. I see the PAPI light, and we are low. Do 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 do. There's a song stuck in my head that I can't even play in the stream because it's copyright. It sucks. I wish I could play it. Right now, I'm just following the magenta line and the flight director to kind of help guide me towards the runway, because I cannot see it yet. Even though it's a nice, clear day, it's still not that easy to see it. It's like kind of hiding behind some trees way out there. Auto throttle is still on. We'll get a little bit of flaps in as we are on about a 8-mile final. I have to throw some more flaps in and we'll get the gear down too. Yeah, sun in our face. Let's see if we can butter it. Got it trimmed out pretty nice, I gotta say though. Alright, seats please for landing. Wrong button. Seats, please, for landing. Is she not gonna respond? Also, are we gonna get clearance for landing? Did we get clearance for landing? Please, seats for landing. Right,
we are taking our seats, Captain.
There we go. Alright, we are on short final runway 24.
Can you repeat that?
Alright, I'm going to take over the auto throttle here. There it is. Auto throttle is now off. We'll clear the master caution. My controls fully. I have the throttles and I have the yoke. Flaps coming down full. There we go. I have one white, one red on the pappy lights. So we can keep it on the glide slope best we can here. Ooh, we're losing too much. Yep, there you go. She will fall out of the sky if you do not put enough throttle in her. Gotta watch it. Get those speed brakes out. That's what the problem was. There we go. All right, let's get back on the glide. We're a little unstable. Lean it up. Lean it up. All right, there we go. There is a speedway off our left. You see the racetrack. Like traffic just took off. It is a bit gusty here today, so I'll have to watch out for that. Put off center. We got this, we got this. Alright, don't flare too hard, because we will float. And reversers. Oh boy, that's gonna be a long landing, chat. Oh no. Alright, we're down. Yeah, late landing, long landing. We floated that thing. Does this airport have a tower? Or is it uncontrolled? Love that sound. Alright, we are gonna exit the runway.
Hey folks, welcome to Atlanta. Did you know that Atlanta is known as the city in a forest due to its abundance of trees? Thank you for flying with us today. Please remain seated until we reach our final parking position. On behalf of your flight crew, thank you for flying with our airline. The local time is 4:01 p.m. For those with upcoming connections, please note the following. Flight 230 to New York City departs at 5:15 p.m. from Gate A. Flight 350 to Los Angeles departs at 5:30 p.m. from Gate B.
See, that's one thing I needed to fix in Say Intentions is, so this like cabin crew pack or voice that I'm using is supposed to be specific for business jets, because business jets have kind of unique, you know, announcements. It's not like an airliner where you have connections or you have a cart you're pushing down the cabin. It's different, and that sounded more like an airliner call out, which is a bit immersion breaking. Yeah, it sounds way too commercial. Yeah, that's what I mean. So, and they have a couple, like, it's supposed to be like business jet cabin crews, but I don't know. You know how it is. It's like I can make a request to get better sounds for commercial, like for executive jets, but we're just a very small niche in the flight sim community, so I don't really think anything's gonna happen. But I would love that. I would love to get some dedicated business jet cabin announcements. And I feel the same way about GSX. Like, GSX is strictly really only for airliners. There's been a few mods that make it work for certain business jets, but like it's just not legit. And I don't know why not. I feel like it'd be easy to make a a GSX profile for a business jet. As we got a parent plane taking off over there. It's got B-1900, Beechcraft 1900. And I'm gonna park over there at the FBO. Let our passengers off so they can enjoy the race weekend here in Atlanta. Yeah, I thought the same thing earlier when she says, oh, yeah, we'll bring the cart. And I was like, come on, don't say that. There's no cart. That's not how it works. So, I don't know. I'll put my feet back in. We'll see if they do anything about it. I don't think they're going to do anything about it. But maybe. Alright, there's a terminal. Or not not a terminal, but the FBO. And I'm just going to pull up. I think I'm actually gonna go this way because the doors are on the left, and I want the passengers to be able. Actually, we'll pull straight in. We'll pull straight in. Let me turn around. That way I don't take up a bunch of space. My bad. My bad. My bad. Get the tax lights off. And we'll park right here. There we go, Atlanta Speedway Airport. Brake set. Shut her down, let them up. I'll get the APU on. Generator, APU start. And an APU bleed when it's ready. Now, I think I'm actually going to leave the plane on. I don't know if it works in replay mode. I think it might, but just in case. I think I'm going to leave it on. So that way we can see the flight replay. Before we watch the replay, though, I want to go check out the racetrack. Have I ever flown the CRJ-2? Yes, yes I have. Been a long time, but yes, I have. Alright, let me get free camera. Is that a free camera? Yeah, it is. Alright, this. I wonder if this is the updated Atlanta. Yep, that's the track. That's Atlanta. This is the old Atlanta, I think. I think this is the old Atlanta. The reason why I think it's the old Atlanta is because all the cracks in the surface. They resurfaced this track, what, maybe a few years ago? It's more dark now. It's more the darker color. It might be lighter by now. It keeps turning back that way. Yeah, Daytona is kind of like this too, where the runway or the airport is right next to the track. So all the teams fly in and they fly right back out. Hey, come on, turn. Yeah, that's the track. They're racing there this weekend. So if you're a racing fan, check out the race. It should honestly be a pretty good race. This track always puts on really good racing. There's a helipad right there too. I wonder if there's any scenery add-ons for this track, like a nicer, higher resolution version of it that you can download, that you can like drive on. That'd be pretty cool. That's sweet. One thing I want to do, I might do it this season. I want to fly to all the NASCAR tracks throughout the year. Now I might not stream it all. I don't know, but I want to fly business jets across the U.S. to all the tracks. I think after Atlanta is Phoenix, so it'll be flying from here to Scottsdale for the next leg. But let's go ahead and reset the camera. And we'll go into our replay mode. We'll get off Vatsim. Thank you, Miami, for the ATC we got earlier. So shout out to them. Thank you as well. Why can't I read that? Makey Mike for being a gold member. I appreciate you, man. Hope your stream went well if you're here. Hope your stream went well earlier. Flying out of Palm Beach with American. I think I might have heard you on the radio on the way out. I think I might have heard you on the radio. Alright, replay time, guys. Replay time. I don't know what our landing rate was. Probably it's not really a landing I'm extremely proud of. I feel like I've been on a slump with landings lately. My landings have not been great lately. Yeah, 250 in a business jet is too high. Too high. Okay. Let's go to here. FCR. And we will stop it. And we'll play it. Oh, hey. Then we'll fast forward. Oh. And short finals around here. Play. There we go. We'll switch to an outside view. I think it's a bug that is showing my speed brakes. My speed brakes were not out, I don't think. Yeah, they were definitely not out. Yeah, we got a little low, so I had to add some power in right at the bubble. There he goes. Runway 24. Yeah, it came in high and fast, I think. See a touchdown. Yeah, we bounced. We bounced it. Our first touch was just beyond the touchdown zone. And then we bounced it and that sent us like halfway down the runway. Not the best. So we're not going to watch this one too many times. There it is. Yeah, guys, check out Palm Beach. Available now. I'll definitely be flying there again. I don't know when, but I will definitely be back there, either flying in or flying out in a future stream. Shout out to Vertical Sim for supporting the channel and for sending us the scenery. Greatly appreciate it. And guys, I will see you tomorrow. Same time, same place. Hopefully you'll join me. Shout out to Mickey Mike again for being a member. Stealership, Rob G, M2, Mike 7TI8 773E, Soldier, RS Turbo, Deer Crusher, Jimmy Boy, Captain Cross Country, N Quint, Random Reynolds. Thank you all for keeping me company. Demon Hunter, B-Mac, Evan Davenport, Xavier, all you guys who are watching on TikTok and on YouTube. I appreciate every single one of you. Here comes a touchdown. One more time. There it is. And a big bounce. Not happy with that. Not satisfied with that. And not proud of it. But we'll come back. We'll do better tomorrow. I hope. We'll try. We'll attempt. We'll try to do better tomorrow. But guys, this is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. And welcome to Atlanta Speedway. Enjoy the NASCAR Atlanta race weekend for those race fans out there. Until next time, remember you have 3 choices: give up, give in, and give it all you got. Peace, love, and God bless you. I will see you guys next time, next video. I see you, Gaysenia, I think is how you say your name. I'm not sure how. I'll see you over there. Thanks for coming through. Good to see you. Until next time, peace, love, God bless you. Safe travels. I'm out of here, guys. See ya.